Hello, people of YouTube. This is Gray's Guitars. I am Steve Gray, and I'm going to show you how we are shipping out a guitar neck today. So, if you have seen some of my previous videos, you know I had a Warmoth with a neck that I didn't like. It was too wide. Well, I have since sold that neck. So, if we move some of the packaging, you can see this is the neck itself in a massive bubble wrap cocoon. We have the thick bubble wrap covering the majority of it. We folded some over here. As you can see, I had a little bit extra, so I folded it on top. And then what we're doing with all of these plastic baggies is this is impact. So what you do is once you have everything hunky-dory, if I can move this back down, back down there, we're going to try to close this up. And the next thing we're going to do is the shake test. So once you have everything in there, you kind of want to generally shake the crap out of it to make sure nothing's moving. So we're going to put the phone here. We're going to try to do this one-handed. But as you can see, I am shaking away, and you're not hearing thumping and moving and anything like that. I'm going to do a quick flip around, make sure it really is shake-proof. I got some more bubbles I can put in there if needed, and then we will have this bad boy shipped off to hopefully another happy customer. As I said, the reversed one I shipped was a bass and wasn't super happy about the way I packaged it, so we're going to package this one a little bit different, make sure 100% nothing's moving around in there. So essentially bubble wrap the crap out of it. You can use thick bubble wrap, you can use thin bubble wrap. I have thick bubble wrap that I prefer to use because I feel like it's a little bit more protection than the thinner ones. The bubbles are a little bit smaller. You can use it for certain things, but in this case, I prefer to use it for other things. Like I used a combination of small and thick on the base. This one, we're just doing the thick bubble wrap. That's what I have right now. I did think I do also have the small, but as I said, thick is good. The more bubble wrap, the better. Do not be lenient with your materials. Do not be scarce with your materials. You want it to get to the customer in one piece and be happy and nothing breaks, no issues whatsoever. So make sure everything is good to go. And then I am reusing this box. I don't know what the heck was in it. I actually tried downsizing it to see if it would make the shipping process, less expensive. But since I'm doing the reverb protection and everything, I'm going to end up going through for this one USPS. So I'm not using UPS because this is a smaller box. We're going to do USPS prepaid label. That way I'm not overcharging, I'm not getting overcharged for shipping because the shipping's pretty much spot on. I quoted $35. If I use UPS or FedEx, I'm going to be losing $5-10. So if I do USPS, it's pretty spot on. It's about $33 it's going to cost for me to ship it from my location to the gentleman that purchased it, or a lady. I don't know if it's a dude, a woman, or a guy. But I hope it gets to you in one piece. Hope everything is good to go and you like your neck. And I hope I get some positive feedback out of it too. I'll be leaving you positive feedback. You paid, everything went through, good to go. So as I said, I'll just go ahead, do one last shake test on this, taper up, slap a label on there, and get it over to the post office. For those of you wondering what the neck came off of, this is what the neck came off of. This is the Warmoth Type Z body. This one has a couple of small dings and such, not too bad. But here's the back of it. It's all nice and walnut. I believe it's either a rosewood or zebra wood veneer. It's very thin. You can actually see corner. It's got the Fishman Fluence modern pickups here. Nice hardtail bridge. 3-way selector switch. Push-pull for your voicing. No tone. I put my tone at 10 anyway. And it's got this cool little USB charging port for the battery for the active pickups. At some point, I am going to be putting a new neck on this. I'm not sure if it's going to be a Warmoth just because of the price. If I want something similar, I think it would cost more than I sold the neck for. There is a website called Toden Pros where they are licensed Fender products, licensed by Fender, I should say. They're not actual Fender products. They give them the license for the headstock shape. And that is based out of Canada. And I'm thinking maybe a Wenge shaft, or is it Wenge or Wenge? I'm not really sure how to pronounce it. Wenge. It doesn't require a finish based on Warmus website. Some sort, maybe a rosewood, dark rosewood fretboard wood. And they don't have the option for stainless steel frets, but they do have the option for the Evo Gold frets, which I have been told are pretty much the same hardness as stainless steel. So that is probably what I'm going with. Otherwise, maybe I'll wait and see if I can find a used one. The tuners I did not sell with the guitar, so I'm probably going to get something, also a reverse headstock, so I can put the same tuners on it. If I can't find something with a reverse headstock, I'm just going to have to sell that set of tuners and buy a new set, something along those lines. But other than that, yeah, there you go. That is what the neck came off of, for those of you that are wondering. So here it is, all nice and taped up. I did the shake test. Nothing is moving whatsoever. Everything is good to go. I am hiding the shipping label because I don't want my information leaked, or his information, because that is not cool. So essentially, it is good to go. And what I forgot to mention is when specifically shipping a guitar neck by itself, you do not really want it to be under tension, meaning the truss rod. So what you do is essentially just loosen the truss rod. So loosen it until it doesn't loosen anymore, and then just slightly tighten it from there. So you want the tiniest bit of tightness in it, because heaven forbid it gets bumped or something. If it's under tension, there's a higher chance of the neck breaking during shipping. So that is something I learned that I thought I would also include in this video as well. Yet again, hit that subscribe button, like, share, comment, all that fun stuff. Thank you for watching, and as always, have a good one.